Alrighty, we're back again. Number 2 right now. A little update on the stats. This is kind of what we're working with right now. I trained a little bit of combat. It's been probably like 2 or 3 days now since I've been playing. Dude, I wish I could sit here and play just non-stop. It's one of those hard things about becoming older and still wanting to be a gamer is coming to terms with the balance of being able to play while still playing is incredibly hard. Because when I used to play, I would complete. Oh, dude, here we go. This is my favorite guy right here, the Drunken Dwarf. Throughout this little process here, I've really needed his help a lot because I even have extra stuff here because I don't want to bring food. I want to get cowhides. So, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't even know what to do with these. I just know that I need them. But coming to terms with being able to only play a little bit has been just such an incredible challenge for me. But that's why I got in a little bit early with this. At least that's what I thought, because I went back and was watching Mudkip's video of him playing. And man, I mean, I don't know much about him other than the fact that he is a grinder and all he does is play, which is just a dream. But I was thinking I got in a little bit early with this game, starting to play just a couple days ago, right? And I was looking at his videos, and I have not been watching every single one in order, but I saw one where he's already cut 100K willow logs, and he's like 93 wood cutting at the time of this video. He might be even 94 because he just AFKs and does it. And I'm just like, bro, I'm over here wood cutting on old school RS, and I AFK a lot, and I'm only 92 doing redwood logs. How are you 93 wood cutting already? It blows my mind. I respect the fuck out of it, but man, I just don't get it. As you can see, here we are, and I keep forgetting that whenever I do log out and log back in, I have to switch this over to strength. It's the little things about playing this game that I have to be. Is he not even? Why is he not attacking? Did I turn something off? Oh. Why was that off? I don't know. Like I said, man, it's the little things about this game that kind of make it interesting and set it apart from other games. I even just got done watching Nightmare RH's video on it. He created one of them and created a second one, talking about how someone stole his username and kind of just talking about all that stuff. He offers a really unique and great perspective on a game like this. While I don't think it's going to be the same as private servers were back in the day, a part of me still wonders, you know, like they could just take it all away, or this is not an affiliate of Jagex, so they have no obligation, right? And one of the comments gave me a little bit of validation with this. They were saying that basically it doesn't really matter if they pull the plug. It's about like the memories that you're doing and creating this. And I think that that's why this is so special to me, is because I did not get a chance to play this whenever I was younger, and it's so different and makes you remember why you liked this game in the first place. It's the simplicity of the game itself, but of how unique it is. But I do agree that if you didn't play it or have ties to it nostalgically, it is hard to get into unless you just love old style games, because these graphics are just something else, man. compared to nowadays. But again, I love it. I'm just saying for other people. That being said, currently I am trying to get my strength up to 20 now, and I'm doing that in order to basically just get an overall higher combat level, because I want to really AFK woodcutting. But the issue was originally the Dark Wizards. They would attack me. I died. I don't think I recorded it, but I went over there and I didn't even stop by the bank yet. Like I had all my coins, everything that I kind of accumulated, went over there and just got dropped. And I ran all the way back over there, and the people were shit talking me. They were just saying, they were laughing at me for starters that I died and they were able to take my stuff. And then they were debating giving it back. And I came there again, almost died again, ran off to the bank. They thought I died again and continued to keep talking about me. It was a little humbling, that's for sure. And it rattled my ego a little bit and made me realize I really need to prioritize combat, because not only will that allow me to do a lot more things, but it will hopefully make me not die. So while I love skilling and I love AFKing, which is why I wanted to go to chop willows, is to just AFK while I did other work, I have to lock in and I had to train combat. Another thing is the broken hatchet. Nobody told me about the broken hatchet. I spent all this time getting a steel axe, and I go over there, and this mythical tree pops up, and I'm like, oh, whatever, I'm gonna keep chopping it. And then all of a sudden, I like look back, and my hatchet's gone. And I didn't realize that your hatchet flies off, and you had to go pick it up, or it will basically despawn immediately. So, yeah, that sucked. But all of this is, honestly, while it hasn't gone smoothly, it is just, it's dope. It's dope to experience all this stuff again, and I really love it. Another point to Nightmare RH's video that he talked about with private servers and just starting over is from 0 to 70, skilling wise, it's phenomenal. You get so much dope. You are literally getting so many levels every other day, or every single day, every hour. You know, it's so easy to level up until you kind of hit that wall of the 80s and then eventually the 90s before you even get to the halfway mark of achieving 99. That is what separates people that didn't want to really grind, right? You get all your levels up to 70, and then after that, you kind of either commit or you fall off. I've always fallen off in the past, I'm not gonna lie. On my original RuneScape account, I only ever ended up getting like 99 fletching, fire making, and magic, I think. And this was all kind of near COVID era. Like, this was not whenever I played back in 2010, 2011. So I think that is why I still had this longing to grind and make it through and do all these hard things. And that's why I'm continuing to play old school RS. While I got 99 cooking super easily, I want to get woodcutting. It's so easy to get. It's just a matter of putting in the time, the consistency, and I want to do that. I have a screenshot that I'm going to throw up on the screen right now. But the other day, whenever I was training my combat, I was kind of AFKing a little bit. But I looked down at my inbox, and I see Dead Botting. And I was like, that name looks so familiar. And I did not realize it was the #1 player in this game. And then, so I saw that in the inbox, and I was like, oh my gosh. And it clicked after like 5 or 6 seconds of where I saw that name from. And then he was gone. I didn't even get to see him. So if you're watching this, dude, you are, I think I mentioned it in my video prior, but you are crazy. You were crazy, bro. Just take a look at some of these stats. I mean, I can't wrap my head around it, bro. I really wonder if he's trying to maintain Herblore. Does he even make YouTube videos? I don't even know. This must be him. I guess he does make videos. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to mute this audio, which is unfortunate, but what a banger song, dude. This must have been during the beta, right? This is insane. What is even going on right now? Everyone's just going nuts? But this is not Patek. This isn't Dead Botting. I also forgot that the rates for logging out is like a minute or something. At least that's what it feels like. Not much has changed other than my combat, my prayer, thieving. I can't remember if this has changed. It might have changed a level for woodcutting, but I haven't really been able to play that much. Everything takes so long in this game to do, and while you're still in the early stages, you really do have to play. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm still loving the game, enjoying it a lot. Just trying to stay motivated, knowing that I am not playing as much as I would like to, is the hardest thing to kind of wrap my head around. If anyone is watching this video and you are playing this game, is that something you're struggling with as well? You know, I don't understand the people that are able to play. I get it if you're a content creator and this literally is your job, or, you know, what is it? Like, how can you just sit there and lock in? And I'm sure there's people just neglecting, you know, their work, like myself at sometimes. But man, I neglect it, but I still have, it's, you know, I struggle so much. But I'm trying to not let comparison rob me of my joy of this game, and I'm just going to kind of keep playing and hopefully keep up with the curve of things. So while I will never be this dead botting guy, I'm still going to be able to enjoy the game and be glad that I was kind of in the first if this thing really, pans out more in the future. If not, it's given my inner child a great, and I think that's why I like old school RS. It's given my inner child time to like actually enjoy the game and just have fun, to be honest. I think I mentioned in my other video that how boring gaming has kind of gotten for me. I really only play Call of Duty, and it is fun, but I can only play so much of that before I need something like RuneScape, where I can kind of like lock in and kind of do my own thing. That being said, I might still make other videos because I want to continue making videos. I just don't know if they'll always be RuneScape stuff, because while I'm still playing Call of Duty, Verdansk drops tomorrow, I think. And I don't even know how much of that I'm going to play, because tomorrow after I get done working, I'm going to go take pictures of a tournament. It's like a Tekken and Mortal Kombat tournament. I've been really wanting to get a little bit more into the competitive scene of things. What I mean by that is just like being around the culture of tournaments and just the gaming industry as a community, rather than kind of always being online, doing my own thing and whatnot. I need to branch out a little bit more. I went to the Major 2 for the Call of Duty, which was like 2 weeks ago, which was super cool. That was my second event that I went to, and I just love the space so much, and eventually I would hope to be able to like work in that environment, and I don't know what that looks like. So if anyone's playing this game, let me know what you guys are doing. How are y'all making it fun? What are you leveling up? I'm just really curious, because there's so many approaches to do this, right? Like Mudkip, like I said, he first started playing and just grinded woodcutting. And I had no idea because I didn't see that video. But it kind of helped set him up for so many different things in the game. And he's also able to AFK for a straight month. Right up my alley. But even then, it's like a rune hatchet. He was saying rune hatchets were like 200k whenever the game first started coming out. Like, that's crazy. So it's like, how do I get that on my own? Do I try to buy something, but I can't because I have no money? Should I go make money? But it's like I need to level things up to make money. I'm in a whole situation here. I do want to start doing some quests, though. I know that that's going to open up a lot for me. That is something I kind of always neglect to until it's kind of crunch time. I do play a lot without recording, as y'all can tell. It's kind of a little bit more updates. Dude, I almost feel bad about these cows, bro. I'm starting to 2 or 3 hit them, which is so nice, because me a couple days ago was wanting this so bad. Like, I was dying by cows earlier. It was just ridiculous. I gotta get out of here, man. This is like... There it is. Alright. We got level 20. We're gonna go ahead and end the video right here. That's what my stats currently look like. Hopefully, next video, we're gonna see a giant increase on a lot of these things. But that's all I got. I'll see y'all later.